The Green Bay Packers hold 10 draft picks in the 2019 NFL Draft, and for a team that has a storied, 100-year history, they have predictably made selections in the past at every one of these draft slots. Over the next few days leading up to this year's draft, Acme Packing Company will examine the Packers' history at each current slot for 2019, as well as run down the names of recent picks around the league at the position. Since the draft began, the Packers have made 4 selections with the 12th overall pick in the draft. One of them was a true bust, but they found 2 other productive players who had decent careers with the team. However, one player stands out well above the rest, as Vince Lombardi found a player who was critical to his team's success in the 1960s and who went on to become a well-deserved member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Packers history. He started for the Packers at left defensive end for 5 seasons, totaling 18.5 sacks in that time. His high watermark came in 1985, when he recorded 9 sacks. Carricker finished his career in Denver, playing 22 games over 3 seasons there. 1974, Barty Smith, RB drafted out of the University of Richmond. Smith was a versatile back who was adept as a receiver out of the backfield. In 7 years with the Packers, he recorded 1,942 rushing yards, with 18 touchdowns, and 979 receiving yards with 3 more scores. He started 43 games for the Packers, primarily in 1977 and 1978 as the team's fullback. Both of those seasons saw him rush for over 500 yards and add at least 250 yards through the air. 1969, Rich Moore, DETA Villanova product. Moore played in and started 20 games for the Packers, including every game of his rookie season in 1969. However, he was out of the league after 1970, being described as a disaster by Director of Player Personnel Pat Pepler. Apparently head coach Phil Bankston, Vince Lombardi's replacement, insisted on drafting Moore over the objections of many of the Packers scouts because of his 6'6", 280-pound build. 1961, Herb Adderley, CB. However, the Packers landed a future Hall of Famer in the 1961 NFL Draft. That year, they made Michigan State cornerback Herb Adderley the 12th selection. Although Adderley did not start at corner as a rookie, he did in his second year, earning the first of 4 first-team All-Pro honors. Adderley would end up winning 6 NFL titles, 5 with the Vince Lombardi-era Packers and 1 with the Dallas Cowboys in 1971. Interestingly, Adderley's cousin's grandson is Nasir Adderley, a safety prospect in 2019 who could be a target for the Packers late in the first round. Recent history at Hayden, CB, Houston, Raiders 2012, Fletcher Cox, DT, Mississippi State Eagles 2011, Christian Ponder, QB, Florida State Vikings. Let's block ads. Why?